What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my fragrances of the week. As you guys know, these are my favorite videos to film. It feels like we're just in my room hanging out. I absolutely love showing you guys how I've smelled like an absolute snack all week long. You guys, the compliments that I've gotten in this week specifically, out of this world. So many. So we are going to hop right into it. Okay, so if you saw my morning routine video, you would see what I wore. This is 1,000 Wishes, which is just a classic. So freaking good. Amazing. It is your perfect everyday scent. You could wear it every season long. I literally just chilled, edited, was such a simple day the other day. Wore this and I felt so good. I hung out with Zach and he was like, oh my god, you smell so good. So it's always good to have a simple basic fragrance that smells so intricate, so good, sweet, not too sweet. So many people love this and it just makes me feel so confident. Now, I mixed it with my girl, Pink Sugar. Now, please don't ever buy this full price. So many times you can walk in like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls or like fragrance.net or like whatever website it is, and you can get this pretty cheap. I think I got this like $30 or like 20 something. This is caramel, vanilla, cotton candy. It is warm, it's deep, it has depth to what am I saying right now? It has depth to it. It is so long lasting. I wore this to Zach's house all day long. Then after I filmed my morning routine, then I ended up sleeping. I took off my shirt, of course, like changed, literally had to take my clothes and put it in my bag to bring it home to wash. Still smelled like it. It is amazing. This combo, this has a little more of like a fresh vibe to it, but it's not very, very fresh. It's like sweet, but not overboard. But these two, oh my god. I do like this with raspberry jam donut as well, but I feel like that is very, very warm. So if you're not in the mood for something like that, I would say go with this instead. Okay, this next thing I have to talk about, little black party dress. I felt like an absolute snack. I feel so confident. This is Jimmy Choo in a bottle. Like, it's literally Jimmy Choo. It says on the back, frosted nectarine, black peony, and white patchouli. That nectarine has a little bit of lift in there just so it's not too deep. And the next note, the black peony, just, it makes this so expensive. And that white patchouli, oh, a night out, girl. Like, literally, you need to wear that out with your mans, your womans, your girls. You're trying to go, impress your crush. It is so sexy, so fine. Chef's kiss. Get your hands on it immediately because you will walk in a room and everyone's head will turn. I promise. Period. Okay, let's get into the next fragrance. I actually have another perfume. Let me grab it. I was sent this, but I literally, please don't be like, oh my god, she was sent it, blah, 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 blah. She has to mention it. No, I have no obligation to mention it in a YouTube video. This is the Mon Bajor, I think how you say it. And this is a perfume, and this is very expensive. So please don't feel obligated to get something like this. But if you want to treat yourself or, the holidays are coming, you want, someone to buy it for you or you want to buy it for someone else, it really is so amazing. And the compliments, oh, you guys, it's on another level. I'm going to spray a little bit today because I just love it. I love it. And you only need like 3 sprays. Don't overapply this. Don't overapply this. It's like very, very strong, but in the best way. It's sweet. It's warm. It's so original. I've never smelled anything like it, and that is why I love it so, so much. Sorry, you guys. Like, my one cat makes me so itchy, so if I'm like adjusting my makeup and scratching myself this whole video, please just know why. But yes, it is just, so, so freaking good. Please get your hands on that immediately. It is a date night. It is, everyone will literally be obsessed with you. This next one is Velvet Petals Heat. Oh my god. You guys ain't ready for it. I swear, please purchase it off Mercari. Can Victoria's Secret bring it back? Because we need it. It is similar to Warm and Cozy. It's just a little bit fruitier, just a little bit more lifted. Very similar, but That is so good. I get so many freaking compliments. How many times can I say the amount of compliments I get? You guys, it is the perfect everyday fragrance. You walk in a room, everyone's obsessed. It's sweet, but it's not like your cotton candy like sweet. It is something beautiful, lifted, gorgeous. I think everything in this world should smell like that. Like, I want to smell like that 24/7. I would be totally happy and fine. It is such a stunning fragrance. Please get your hands on that. I'm obsessed, and the lotion itself is honestly like my favorite. I like that more than the spray. I love them both, but if you want to go with one over the other, I would say go with the lotion because it will last on you all day. It's very long lasting, so I love that. Okay, you guys, I need a water break. It is freaking hot in here, and I'm dehydrated. Okay, you guys, so I want to mention today berry waffle cone, and I have not mentioned this in probably like a year and a half. I got it last summer, and okay, it's not a fragrance I wear every day. It is definitely a very specific fragrance. I wear it at night to do Netflix and chill. Like, it's just a fragrance like that. Don't overspray it. Although it's not strong, if you overspray it, it gives too much of a waffle like where you don't want to be about it. It's very unique. It caused a lot of controversy in the fragrance community. But I would say if you have it in your collection, whip it out. It is a really good fragrance, and I think it's underrated, and it took Bath & Body Works by storm. And honestly, I think the controversy sometimes makes those fragrances like make you curious about it, and I personally love it. I am not going to be wearing that fragrance every day of my life, but you guys, oh my god, my throat decides to not swallow. Like, I film, my throat's like, yeah, absolutely not. Like, we don't know how to process saliva anymore. Oh, the word saliva actually makes me want to like barf in my mouth. I need to like calm down right now. But yes, definitely, girl, just try it out. Like, girl, just do it. This next one is Ariana Grande Cloud. I know, I'm the basic girl. I didn't love it at first, then I loved it, and then I disliked it, then I loved it. Like, you know those perfumes. I just randomly fell in love with it. I don't know, maybe COVID like totally changed my smell. True. But that fragrance, so sexy. That out of everything, I would say, is the most compliment getter. And I think because it's a very complicated, interesting fragrance, so I feel like when you walk in a room, people are not prepared for something that smells like that. It's not something generic. It's very original. I feel like when you first smell it, your nose can't even understand it. Like, if you guys know, you know. Like, your nose just can't pick up on all of those notes. So it's definitely like a conversation starter. It's just so beautiful, and I love it so, so much. It's so freaking good. Please get your hands on it, like, immediately. You guys, should I put on some lip gloss right now? I don't know why lip gloss is not on my lips. The Glossier clear one. Oof, girl. Too good. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. This is on brand. This next fragrance is Winterberry Wonder. I've been loving the berries lately. Honestly, slay. I love Winterberry Wonder. I definitely love the lotion more, I would have to say, but I do like both. Don't spray too much because, like, if I see that it can get like a little too berry-like. It's a little too much. It needs to calm down a little bit. It's not too strong though. It's so beautiful. I know there's some people that love it, some people that hate it. Personally, I think it's such a good fragrance, and I don't know, it gives like winter vibes, but it's something that you can also wear in like the fall or the summertime. No, honestly, I would say winter, spring, and summer is that's a good fragrance for it. I feel like fall, that's not something I reach for the most, but it's definitely beautiful, and if you own it, wear it all year long. But that's a daily day in the life. I don't like wearing that at night. That's not my Netflix and chill fragrance. That's, I'm getting coffee, I'm going to the mall, I'm filming, I'm just chilling out. I'm gonna put on Winterberry Wonder because I want to give that like Christmas spirit vibe, but not too much. You feel me? Okay, you guys, that is all the fragrances I have today. If you guys want me to mention other fragrances that I haven't mentioned in a while, definitely please let me know, because I have so many fragrances, but because they're in my basement right now, I have to keep going down there and being like, okay, I need to pick this one, I need to pick this one. And when I, fall in love with certain fragrances, I become on a roll, and so I reach for those the most, but I need to stop doing that. By the way, stay tuned. This week I am going to go to the mall with my mom because we need to go look at Christmas gifts and stuff. You guys know I don't drive or else I'd be at Bath & Body Works every day of my life. So honestly, it's probably for the best. But yeah, I am going to go smell all of the new stuff, purchase all of the new stuff. So please stay tuned for that. Today I want to talk about judgment, and if you guys saw my most recent video, I talked about my living situation, and I have never opened up about that before. And for a while, I was embarrassed. I didn't, not saying my house is like dirty or anything, but it's not your aesthetically pleasing, nice white, great kitchen, you know, living room that's like pristine and perfect. You know, I have a broken door. Like that is my living situation, which I explained. So if you guys want to go watch that video, I really opened up. And I think that has always been a part of my life that I've been so secretive about. And I feel like with you guys, I'm so comfortable with, and I felt like if I'm going to say it to anyone, I'm going to say it to you guys because I feel like you might understand or you might have like empathy towards it. Every time I've made a new friend, I have always been very, since I was young, I've always been kind of very hesitant to invite people over. Even my best friends know I like chilling at their houses more. I just feel more comfortable with that. And it's been a struggle my whole life, and there's much more that goes to it, but I'm not going to fully go there. But even like with Michaela visiting, I had to warn her beforehand. And Michaela's the sweetest person ever. And she was like, girl, I will literally sleep in a shed. I just want to hang out with you. And those are the people I want in my life. So let me get into the next topic with that. We sometimes are afraid of vulnerability because we're like, I don't want people to, you know, see through that shield, that wall that we put up. I don't know. I started putting my value in God, and I started saying, you know, whatever you may be hiding, don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because if you just release that, you have no idea how many lives you're going to change. You have no idea how many people are going to relate to you on that. I was very scared in my recent video to unleash that to people because it's something I've hid forever from friends. It's taken a while with certain friends to ever allow them in my house. Even now, I still don't want certain people in my house, even though I love them. But I've noticed just being honest about my vulnerability, it has just shown me how accepting people are, and God's love shines through other people. Meet Gab and Jonna, the people that love me most in this world. We're all hanging out, and they said in such a nice way, they're like, Natalie, we haven't seen your new room. I got it done in the summer. We never go over your house. Like, you know, why don't we go over to your house? And I opened up to them, which was hard. Even though they kind of already knew the vibe, but I wanted to open up to them and not put on this shield, like, oh, we'll come over soon, and then keep avoiding it like I've usually done. And I was just like, you guys, I know you love me so much, but I'm embarrassed. And I'm going to work through that because I want you to, you know, see my own space, my own room. I know you don't judge the rest of it because I know you see who I actually am. But I hope I make sense right now. I feel like many people understand. But they were so loving, showed me so much love. They said, Natalie, we don't need to go. If that makes you uncomfortable, come to our houses whenever. That does not define our friendship. And just showed me so much love. And it's crazy how by being vulnerable, God has shown me the love from others, the godly love from others. And I just want to encourage you guys, don't be ashamed to be vulnerable. I know it's really scary. I was really afraid to put out that video because I'm like, oh God, I'm releasing something that I've shown my life. I mean, don't be wrong, like my dad being sick, and I've shared certain things about my health and being vulnerable with that, but this was such a big thing to be vulnerable with. And I didn't want to share it because like my room behind me is this, you know, my perfect space, and you would never know. And I felt like, not like I owe it to anyone, but I was just like, you know, I want to be vulnerable. I want to tell people that you're not alone. I might look like I have it together, but I don't. When you walk in my home, this isn't me. This is not what I grew up with. So, yeah, I'm so happy you guys connected to that. And I encourage you to be vulnerable. It's been weighing on my heart with all of you. Please don't be ashamed of what you can afford, what your house looks like, whether you have cabinets on, you know, in your kitchen. Do not be ashamed. You guys, the only person that can judge us is God. If people around you judges you, that's the enemy. Those are good people. Why would you want them anyways? Sometimes God lets you go through certain situations to weed out the bad people. So anyways, I'm gonna go before I literally ramble and ramble. I love you all the absolute most. Literally, I can't even do this hard. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. But I love you guys, and I just encourage you, to lean on God and don't let the judgment of others ever affect, what you want to spread in this world and what you're capable of. And you're going to affect so many souls by being vulnerable. So, yes, there are so many blessings on the way and so many blessings right in front of you. You just haven't looked hard enough yet. And I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'll see you guys in my next one.